it's not been a lot of talk of Babey Drew in the bad part of the industry. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
shit,
everybody got
nice.
the hey, you know this DJ, like he fucking up and he did this and he did like, you know, everybody got their stories about DJ and shit. I like I can legit say I've never heard like a bad story about you.
Well, damn. Thank you very much.
Have you heard bad stories about
Oh
you?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard a couple of things. Some of them weren't true. Most of them weren't true.
Yeah, okay.
All of them weren't true.
All of it.
All of it. None of it.
None of it was true.
None of it.
I deny it all.
Yeah, sure.
As you should.
Except that one, he ain't show up to the fucking show when they booked him, and he
Yeah, I don't
still
know. He
wasn't
did
there.
that.
You know,
Yeah, he's still running from that. He's still running from that.
Which show?
What show?
I don't know.
Oh,
What show?
I don't know what show he's talking about.
But how does it stack up to like now, like post pandemic? Like how does like your journey and all that shit you did, like do you prefer pre-pandemic or post?
Ooh, I mean, pre-pandemic, the Delta miles were crazy, but but now I get to be around my kids more. I'm home. I don't have to travel. I still travel, but not as near as much as I was traveling before. So I think I like post-pandemic better because I figured out new hustles. I figured out new ways to make money. So I think I like post-pandemic better.
That's interesting. Because you'd figure you'd want to be in front of people more because DJ.
Yeah. It's weird because I miss that. I mean, you know, being on the road, you miss that being
interaction.
We being in big shows with thousands of people, and then I'm in these clubs now. Now I'm instead of just being in thousands of people, I'm like hundreds of people.
Right.
But I'm making the same amount of money because I've structured the deal that way.
Come on now.
Dude, come on out there.
Come
Structure
on
it.
now.
Structure it.
Structured the deal.
Structure it.
Structured the deal that way.
Structure
Damn,
it.
that sounded fancy.
Good work.
I liked it.
Good work.
Businessy.
Businessy.
But wait, do you do Zoom parties?
Nah, I did Zoom parties in the pandemic. Listen, I started
Everybody
a whole
did
website
Zoom
for Zoom parties. It was called, what the fuck was it called? Zoomparty.com or some shit like that.
Didn't even
I was
try.
doing
You
birthday
didn't
parties
even
At all.
You didn't
Like,
fucking
how could you forget that?
No, hold on. I got it on my GoDaddy. Hold up.
You didn't even fucking try.
You're a liar.
God
I swear
damn
to God, I never lie. Hold up.
You did. Oh, okay. Well, that
That's
itself was
what
a
you
lie.
tell the ladies.
That
It was
itself was a
called
lie.
no, it's called ZoomCloudParty.com. That's what
There
it's
you
called.
go.
ZoomCloudParty.com. You
Yeah.
added
I
a word
like
in
it.
there. Zoom
No,
party.
I promise. I swear to
That's
God.
because ZoomParty.com was taken already.
Hold on.
And
Zoom.
add a word in there.
I'm about to prove it to you. Hold on.
I definitely want to see.
I kind of do want to see this. but in that pandemic funk that you were in,
Yeah.
did you feel like shit was about to go bad, or did you know it was going to come out on the other side? Like, hey, I'm gonna go back to making this money again, or did you feel like it was like, hey, we might have to sell the house?
Bro, I planned for 2 years in the house.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
all right,
good.
I got to live off this amount of money for 2 years.
Yeah.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I ate beef patties. I was balling on a budget.
Right.
Like, so I mean, I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So I just planned.
Yeah,
I was like, all
nobody
right. I was like, all right. I took like 7 online courses. I got my
God damn.
I got my computer science certification.
Holy
Like,
shit.
I was like, all right, I might have to like
better
work
get
for a
a
company.
job
I gotta get a
after
job. I started Zoom Cloud Party that nobody believes.
Oh my God. Yeah, nah, that shit is tough, man. I was pretty scared.
Yeah.
I was pretty scared. That shit kind of really fucked me up.
You sounded productive. I was fucking up houseplants and shit. I was bullshitting. Not all of it, but most of it.
You didn't do.
Well, I didn't know what was gonna happen.
You didn't do
I wanted
Zoom
to take
comedy
some
shows?
time. Yes, I did some Zoom comedy shows.
How is that? I can't even imagine because you can't feel the energy.
It was okay. I think I liked the one. I had one with a bunch of friends and family on there, and like people. I enjoyed that one because I was just roasting motherfuckers in their background and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is in the back?
You already had research on there.
Well, some of them, but then some of them I was like, who is this with you? Who is this? Because they had other people that didn't pay for the ticket in the room. I said, y'all know it's supposed to be an individual you. This ain't for the household. This
Right.
ain't like a household ticket. So it was stuff like that. But it was something new. So I think it was humbling in some ways.
Definitely humbling.
Definitely humbling.
When you DJ on a Zoom and everybody just sitting there looking at you, you're like,
because
you ain't
they
gonna dance.
they're not getting the vibe either.
They're not getting the vibe.
And you don't know how loud they got
They
their
don't
shit.
got no bass on their MacBook.
Right. It's just one. Just got one AirPod in. And shit.
you're not getting the effect.
You're not getting the whole thing.
At
It's
all.
not working for us at all. Pip is he was a club promoter around that time.
Yeah.
What'd
How
you
did
do,
that,
Pip?
what the fuck? How'd that affect you?
I mean, shit, the clubs was closed. It was empty. Ain't no hookahs getting sold, no bottles, no nothing.
He was a hustler though. He was selling them goddamn Gucci masks.
I would wonder what he
you
was
know I was
doing.
selling the mask.
Oh, you're right. That's right.
They might not sell a hookah in that bitch or drink in that bitch, but they got a mask on in that motherfucker. Yo.